I know the title, you're probably like, Noria, your 2021 goals in March? In March?
Unbelievable.
It's very, very late. It's way late than everybody probably did their channel goals video in January, and I'm just doing mine by mid-March. But yeah, it's actually connected to one of my goals, and I have my notes here because I want this to be more of a sit down of me just talking about where I want to take my channel, where I see my channel growing, where I hope my channel will get to, all within 2021, as a means of both holding myself accountable and to have you hold me accountable as well. But I think the first goal I would start off with is the goal that I said was connected to me putting this up in March, and I actually want 2021 to be the year where I breathe. What do I mean by that? Now, I'm someone that is very, very driven as a person. I have been that way since I was a child. I'm also someone that I work with routine. That's like, not like I enjoy routine, but I have to force myself to stick with a routine in order to get things done, in order to turn that into a habit. And when my routine goes off, I start panicking, my anxieties kick in, I call all my friends, I cannot breathe. It took all my friends to tell me that, calm down. If you walk yourself to this point, YouTube wouldn't be fun anymore. It wouldn't be something that brings you joy anymore. It becomes work, and when it becomes work, you won't get any satisfaction from it anymore, and even your subscribers would not want that for you. So 2020, I had to teach myself to breathe. I had to learn to take mental health days when I just can't do it. I had to get myself to take sick days. And yes, I just said on this video that I had to get myself to take sick days, but that is because I'm the girl that would have a very bad cold. I would feel like absolute crap, absolute shit, and I will still force myself to film because I needed to maintain my routine of new videos every Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Last year, when I finally decided to drop the Friday video and just upload twice a week, it was like I was bleeding. My heart was breaking. I could not breathe. I was just like, I can't do this. I have to stick to 3. And I was so overwhelmed. And eventually I dropped it to 2 videos, and then I ended up putting another burden on myself, which was it had to be live at a particular time. And all these things. And like I still had to create video and everything else. And I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with so many things. The protest happened. I lost my aunt. Like, last year just was proof that the universe was telling me, Noria, breathe. So yeah, I intend to breathe more in this year with regards to my channel. Still try to do things the way I've always wanted them to, but if something happens and I cannot upload a video in a day, or I had to take a day off for mental health day, I'm going to take it, because I think that you want me to bring the best of me to your screens, right? I figured I owed it to you, and I owed it to myself. But not just from me to you, I'm also saying this to you. 2020 has taught us, if anything, that time is short and that sometimes you need to breathe. So if it is that you're feeling overwhelmed at any point in your life, I hope you can hear my voice telling you. The next goal, which is a big one for me, and I'm really terrified of actually saying this out loud, because I'm like, Noria, you're expecting too much, you're taking on too much, you're being unrealistic. But hey, what are dreams if they don't scare you just a little bit? So the second goal I have for my channel is a big one, and it's my subscriber count. I would like to hit 15,000 subscribers at the end of the year. Did I really just say that? I can't believe I just said that. But yes, I would really, really love to hit 15,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. It's unbelievable. I honestly don't think so. I don't. A part of me is like, yo, 15,000 is almost 2 times your current subscriber count, because right now I think I'm at a little over 8,800 subscribers, nearly 8,900, and I'm just like, that is almost times 2 of that in a year. What the? seriously, what? At the start of last year, I was at 3,000 plus subscribers, which I was still like, yo, I did not expect that many people to listen to me talk about books. And then my goal last year was 5,000 subscribers. I wanted to hit 5K at the end of last year, and I finished last year at 8,000 plus subscribers. And so I'm like, yo, I did hit that and past that. So okay, now let me just put it out there in the universe. If the universe is listening, I would really love to make 15,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Fingers crossed.
I know I need to keep making content, and it would of course also help if you all share and like let people know that, oh my god, Noria makes content that I enjoy. But 15,000 subscribers, your girl is terrified, but your girl is also like, okay, let's do things that scare us in 2021. But yeah, so that is it. 15,000. Keep your fingers crossed for me. My next goal for 2021 is to read more African authors. Joining BookTube, of course, has been beneficial in that there are so many authors I've discovered that I've been able to become favorite of mine. I've been able to read widely. I've been able to do that. I did that before I joined BookTube, but remember, I joined BookTube after a prolonged depressive, several years of a depressive episode where I was not reading or doing anything. So playing catch up, I've been playing catch up for the last couple of years, but I also do enjoy reading like books by African authors and like sharing African stories with you. I know that for my last wrap-up, I talked about Lakiriboto Chronicles by Ayodelolo Funtuade. So like, see, books like that that I know you probably might not be able to get from any other place on BookTube, or unless you're subscribed to Read with Rachel Ayo, which she's also a Nigerian booktuber. I'm going to leave a link to her channel in the description bar so you could go check her out and share some love. But as I was saying, not so many people read a lot of like African writers on BookTube, and I've missed that. So I definitely want to read more African authors in 2021 and share those books with you. My next goal for 2021 is for me to experiment more with my channel, with my content. The reason why I say so is because you all know how much I love books, but books are not the only thing I'm passionate about. I love gaming, I love comics, I love manga, I really love anime. But I also took a break from anime alongside when I fell into depression. And yeah, I'm so behind. I'm playing catch up right now, and I'm just like, yo, I miss anime. I also love, you all know me, I also love TV shows. I also love like movies, and I'm like, it would be, all I was just thinking is that there are so many things that bring me joy that I love, and it would be so cool for me to experiment more and do other things, right? Still, like, my channel will still be core books, because I love books. You know, books give me joy, but so many other things also give me joy, and I want to share all that joy with you. So it will be really cool. It will be really cool to experiment more with my content, like not just with regards maybe doing some things outside of books, but also how I make my videos. I want to be more daring and more experimentative with the content I bring, just to see exactly, you know, what works, what doesn't. The reason, and you don't need to panic about it, because I remember like prior to last year, all the memes and the clips and the videos, you're like, you know, seeing my video that make you laugh and everything else, and you're like, oh my god, Noria, that is so cool, you're editing. Like, that was because I wanted to be more experimentative with my content last year, and I did that, but I didn't make it a goal, and it just happened, and I want to see what else I can do in order to bring content that you all would enjoy. So drop in the comments, what are other things you would like me to do commentary on or talk about with books, other than books, you know, just drop it in the comments, you know, down below. What would you like to see me make more of? Something else I want to do more of in 2021, another goal for 2021, is to do more collaborations with other creators. I did a little bit last year, especially with regards me being able to be one of the co-hosts for the Black SFF-a-thon, which, once again, thank you, Chloe, because Chloe reached out to me and she was like, yo, Noria, do you want to be like one of the co-hosts for this year as well? I'm like, I had so much fun last year, and last year I discovered the jump zombies, you all. And I'm like, yo, of course, thank you, I'm so honored. Thank you so much, Chloe. I've learned this year, like last year I said a lot of yes to so many things, like, you know, being part of FireCon, for example. I said so many yeses to so many different things, and I would like to do that this year as well, and I would like to do some collaborations as well. So far I have had conversations with two amazing Black women for two separate things that are coming. I am so excited for that. I'm like, yeah. The two of them like hold special places in my heart, and I'm just like, thank you. I'm so honored that they reached out to me and they were like, Noria, do you want to collaborate with me on this something? I'm not going to say yet because everything is out. But when everything is finalized, I will definitely share with you. But yes, I definitely want to do more collaborations in 2021. I would also like to like caption the new way in which YouTube has set up, like doing the captions is a mess and it's stressful, and I don't know who else, if anybody else has figured it out, like, but it is like, every single time I try it, I just get frustrated and angry, and I start and then I have to stop and just pull back. So I think that what I'm going to do instead is like slowly get used to the system. So I want to caption at least one video a month. If I start slow and then I build up like a rhythm and I figure out how it actually works, I'm hoping that I can then increase that number. But to start with, I want to start by captioning one video a month on my channel. It might be a new video, it might be an old video, but I just want to do one video a month on my channel and just like, you know, move from there. I also want to do another goal. I also want to do more body reads this year. I think I've missed body reading, I've missed chatting and sharing thoughts and opinions with my friends, and I did some body reads last year. It was not a lot, and I've just slowly started getting back into it. I'm already doing two body reads in March already, and it's making me so excited. So I'm definitely doing more body reads this year. My goal for the amount of books I want to read, I'm dropping my goal to 50 books in 2021. Usually I always try to outperform like 100 books, 150, 120, but last year things just went sideways for me, and then I entered a reading slump. I'm just slowly getting out of it again. So I don't want to set myself up to fail. So I think I would stick with 50 books this year, and if I exceed that, it will make me feel very, very accomplished, which is a feeling I definitely need. So I'm setting my Goodreads goal for 50 books this year. I've not yet actually set it or created it on Goodreads. I think I will do that, whether tomorrow, the day after, this weekend, I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think like 50 books to read this year, it's not bad at all. Another goal for the year for me is to read more comics and mangas. I've already started watching anime again, and I'm like, oh my god, I've missed this. Your girl has been watching anime since I was 7. Since I was 7. That was like, what, I've been watching anime now for over 20 almost 25 years, right? I've missed it. And the same thing with manga, and the same thing with comics, and I've not been reading manga or comics, and I miss them. I'm definitely getting back into them. So please drop in the comments, like, if there's like a manga you want me to start or a comic you want me to get into, please drop it in the comments down below, because I'm definitely looking for recommendation and it would definitely help. But speaking of comments, that leads me to my next goal. I want to actually respond to comments on my channel. I used to do that very religiously, and then when everything happened last year, I just fell by the wayside, but I want to get back into it again. So if you dropped a comment like 3 months ago and I've not responded, you might be getting a response pretty soon, and you'll be like, Noria, I made that comment 3 months ago, I'm sorry. I'm getting back into it, because I miss having a conversation with you in the comments. I miss getting to know you and you getting to know me, and I've developed such great friendships from my comments page that I definitely miss that, and I want that again. So that is definitely a goal I'm setting for myself for 2021, to respond more to comments in the comment section. I'm also tweaking the way I do my wrap-up a bit. You all know I tend to do wrap-ups once a month, and because your girl always has opinions and always talks, because I don't really do as much, I don't really do book reviews. Like, I want to do book reviews, but I don't do them as much, and I definitely want to, like, you know, do more book reviews. But something that is a stronger point for me is to change my wrap-up system. I am going to be doing bi-weekly wrap-up. So I'm going to have a mid-month wrap-up, like a mid-March wrap-up, or technically this is mid-March, so so like end of April, like mid-April wrap up, end of April wrap up. Like that's how I'm going to be doing my wrap ups, because you all know I tend to talk a lot during my wrap ups. They always seem kind of like a review, and I know a lot of people like have short, sweet, punchy, straight to the point wrap up, but that is not me, and I'm trying to figure out a system that works for me without one creating so much undue burden, but also with making it easier for you to watch. Like I know you all are not complaining, you all don't mind my 45 minutes wrap up videos, but sometimes it means that by the time I get to the end of the month, I forget a lot of what I want to say about the books by the end of the month. Doing a mid-month wrap up and then an end of the month wrap up just makes it easier for both of us, both for me to create and for you to consume. And so that is something I'm going to be doing moving forward. Bi-weekly wrap ups, y'all. Bi-weekly wrap ups. Let me know in the comments if you think that this might be a good thing. If you're like, Noria, no, don't do this, just drop it in the comments. I live for those talks. Something else I definitely want to do this year, I have so many unstarted series on my shelves, that I want to fix and I want to change that. And so moving forward, I'm going to bring a new component in my TBR that is inspired by something that I saw Princess over at the Castle Library, which if you're not subscribed to Princess, you should. Our present TBR is gamification extraordinary perfection. I'm going to leave a link to one of our TBR videos in the description bar, so you could go check out our new style and totally follow, subscribe, show her all the love. But this what I'm saying is inspired by an old TBR video she did, not her present TBR, because our present TBR is just spectacular. But anyway, I'm doing something that was inspired by that. You're gonna say it's going to be inspired by that, and I'm really excited about how it's going to come back together. But yeah, I am going to be starting series, new series, because I need to get some of this series. I need to read some of the series on my shelves. I have so many of them, unstarted series. I'm like, yo, Noria, you need to get your shit together. But yeah, those are my 2021 goals. Let me know, what are some goals you set for yourself this year? Drop it in the comments down below. Tell me something that scares you. Like, let me know you got to the end of this video, because I know it's long and rambling, and I know it's only like my OG subscribers, and my OG subscribers, I mean, like, people are like, oh my god, we need to hear every single thing that Noria has to say. I know that you all are the ones that will get to the end of this video. So when you get to the end of this video, leave me drop a comment, like put in your comment, be like, here is something that scares me, and then just put it there, like something you want to accomplish in 2021 that scares you. It can be anything. It can be bungee jumping, it can be signing up for the gym, it might be asking someone that you like out, anything. Just drop it in the comments. I want to know that I'm not the only one that is attempting something that really scares me in 2021, because 2020 taught us that time is too short, and you can never really tell, can you? So take life by the horns and just like live your life, live it to the fullest, live with no regrets. But that is the end of this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. Check out my other videos, subscribe if you want to, and if you do decide to subscribe, please do not forget to click on that notification bell. So after you hit subscribe, click on the bell so you can have all notifications turned on, so you don't miss any of my new videos. I make new videos every Wednesdays and Sundays, and I will see you soon. Until then, stay passionate, love books, love yourself. Bye.